here.
Do you have one about not punting?
You got it! Welcome to the season finale of Tiger Talk. I am one of your hosts, Scott Ryan.
And I'm your co-host, along with co-host Scott, Becca Moore.
And of course, we're sad to see that I have this pouch. Don't put things in your pouch before you film, or everyone will be talking, Scott's pregnant! How are you feeling, Becca, about the season?
I mean, I think it's a little bittersweet. It was our last boy that's lived with us. Eli. We basically had a player since 2016, so maybe I can do some races in the fall.
Yeah, who knows?
I just kidding. It was.
Who believes it'll really be their last boy? Am I right?
God, we're gonna get so many comments. That's great. No, it was bittersweet. I would have liked to have gone on and see more what Eli could have done with this team and Nate, but it wasn't meant to be. And in life, you have losses, and how watching Eli, how he handled it at the end, and what a leader he became. I mean, I can't speak enough about the program, and I know everyone's going to say, well, it's because he's my husband, but it's really the coaches, like listening to what they said to the kids, just how there's more to life than winning the game. You got to learn how to lose too, and realize what mistakes you made, and go out in life and correct those, and become a better person. And where you are in 5 and 10 years is more important than where you are right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, what I've been thinking about, we have St. Ed's number. Big Walnut has ours. There's nothing else you can say. We've lost to them 2 years in a row. Let's get Big Walnut on the schedule. I hope that coach is scheduling us right now. They should want to play us.
Yeah.
It's a rivalry game. We like to think of St. Ed's as a rivalry game. That means we have to think of Big Walnut as a rivalry game. They beat us 2 years in a row, handily and mightily, and we're no longer...
I disagree with that.
We're no longer the stars of Region 7.
I still disagree.
We were from 2018 to 2023, and Big Walnut is.
Oh, that's 2 years.
You got to play.
It's 2 years.
You got to
2
play
years
the
over
people
me.
that beat you. It's the same way.
I disagree.
Let's get tough and get them on the schedule.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Fan. I'm not
I
fan.
like that though. You want to play the teams that beat you. And right now they're our biggest rival because they beat us 2 years in a row. You can say whatever you want, but it's just the truth.
I don't think it's a rival.
I think we beat McKinley 10 times. That's a big thing for this season. Beat St. Ed's 4 times. That's a big thing for this team in this senior class. I'm wearing Massillon. I put it on Saturday morning, walked around Columbus. Some kid said, "Hey, are you a coach from Massillon?" And I said, "No, Tiger Talk." Kept walking. I mean, I'll always wear Massillon, win or lose. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm a Tiger fan no matter what.
Awesome.
So, what is your strongest memory from 2025 season?
Probably just seeing Eli take the field as a captain, I would say, the first time. And, knowing that he's a senior, but all the changes that took place, and then him being able to run the ball in as a quarterback and make that touchdown in the playoff game was pretty cool. And him having that opportunity, coming back from, a tid-fib break. So just being able...
And winning the...
And the Stark County Award, winning the Sportsmanship Award. I mean, that's a proud moment. I mean, there's a lot of proud moments, but I love the senior class. They were small, but mighty. And I think they, leadership-wise, set the bar high for the weight room and what you have to do to work hard. And they all came, a long way. I mean, Jaden Williams, went out of his comfort zone and became a leader on the defense, making calls and stuff. And I think Braylon Gamble is going to step up and be incredible. I think he was the most improved player
You're stealing
the
my
field.
thing. That's
Yeah.
that's who I picked.
Yeah.
You can't
I
pick
do
that
though.
chick.
I do though.
I know. I
And,
was so impressed with
yeah.
his play this year.
And just his speaking, like when he went out and spoke and people asked
Yeah.
tough questions, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer that. We're going to play whoever we line up against Friday.
Yeah,
and,
he was great.
and stuff. So it was.
I'm glad we have so many juniors coming
Yeah, so
back.
many like there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff going on, and I think sometimes people's expectations are unrealistic. So I was reminded of that this year. But it is what it is, and
That's what
and you move
Massillon's
on.
about.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
they lose, they're angry, and when we win,
Obviously.
they're angry.
Yeah.
We didn't win good
You
enough
didn't win
in the
enough.
McKinley game.
You only won by a
But
touchdown.
that's why we're here. That's what
Yeah.
Massillon's all about. Our number one episode of the year was the aftermath of beating St. Ed's.
Oh, that's
Our
funny.
lowest rated episode of the year was when we did a special on Feed Kids First. Do better, Massillon. It's an important video. The work that Massillon does to feed their town is more important than the work they do on the football field. So if you missed, and most of you did, our episode on Feed Kids First, take a look at what Massillon's doing. I don't know what other towns do, but I think that's one of the most impressive things
Yeah, it's a lot.
that they do. In fact, even this morning we were out getting some pies and met some interesting people along the way. You know what's crazy? I don't even like pies.
What's it for?
I don't know, I just got some extra money. I thought, what the heck? Get some pies. Why not?
What are you gonna do with them?
Haven't decided. I thought maybe decorate the house with them. I don't know, I just like them. I like the way they look.
Yeah.
And they, commented on Massillon, and even everyone down in Columbus was stopping me and knew. I mean, people really pay attention to Massillon, and I love that.
I love that too. I love that for our kids, and Eli wrote a interesting post, about how, he's felt accepted since day one. He's been here 11 years, and I just thought that was cool. Like he could have gone anywhere else. We offered for him to go. If you want to go play somewhere else, you can, because you could probably play anywhere else. And be a superstar.
The problem is other schools don't recruit, so nobody would take them. We can say whatever we want because no one watches this episode.
Yeah.
This will be even below the feed first.
But I think, just his, reading that and how much Massillon's meant to him and being accepted here, he's won. He has a ring. He's leaving with a ring. So that's cool.
Very much. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank Coach Moore for another great season and for coming on the show when he really doesn't want to.
Does not want
From having to deal with me. If you're mad that we lost, there's a good chance the coach threw the game just so I'd have to go back to Florida. He was like, another week of Scott or throw the game. I don't know what happened. And I want to give a special shout out to Zayshawn, who I think played the game of the year in the Hoover game.
Yeah.
We didn't get to have him as a guest. I would have loved to have interviewed him. That, to me, was the play, the whole game. Do you have a player you'd like to single out outside of Eli? Someone that really played hard this year, a senior if we can get it, but to me, Zayshawn really impressed me.
I mean, I think it would be
in that thing.
Zayshawn too, because he had to work through some things to be able to play, and it's not my story to tell.
Right.
But I just think the fact that he showed up to practice, he kept practicing, and he worked through those things so he could earn his way back on the field. I think that speaks volumes again of him and the program, and he was willing to do that and put in work that other people. I mean, I don't know that I'd want to do that.
Right.
I'm not getting to play, so I would definitely say Zayshawn, and then a huge shout out to Amp number 24.
Oh, yeah.
Sharing responsibilities with Savior. But I just loved his whole demeanor, how he kept grinding, and I thought he was an incredible kid to watch, and he grew a lot. Struggled a little bit at the beginning, but just kept grinding, and did a lot of good stuff for us.
Also, my son-in-law, who knows something about football, said, I'm all for Will Himes. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Will Himes is
Yeah.
incredible
Yeah.
on the field.
Yeah.
So we'll give a shout out to him.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I beat you in the game this year.
Oh yeah.
I just had to bring that up.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. So will Tiger Talk be back next season? We don't know. It's to be continued.